everyone, Mary Shelley Petrolia here to answer question number 3 for Ingrid Lee. First of all, thank you very much for having me again. This has to do with the cleanliness of our town, and the question that was posed was outside of the city manager, because we know that he or she would be the leader of the entire staff that is in charge of keeping our town clean. And, you know, in lieu of that, what more can be done in order to be able to make sure that our city is sparkling as it should be? Here are my suggestions. First of all, we have to understand as a city that you are the customer and we are the service industry. So what we have to do is to provide what the customer wants, and clean bathrooms and clean streets and gum-free sidewalks are something that is very important. We need to make sure that that's done. So we need to hold those that are responsible for these jobs accountable. How we can do that is just making sure that the supervisors are out there checking behind each of the workers to make sure that they're doing their jobs. It doesn't take much to do, and certainly people, the customers, the client base, which are our citizens and visitors, they're very vocal. So the directors and supervisors would be aware that there are issues. You know, it's very interesting because I know that doesn't appear to be a great communication ability for our city. So I actually get a lot of the calls and emails with respect to what people are dissatisfied with. In fact, west on Atlantic, I'm dealing right now in front of the Dunkin' Donuts. It's just trashed, and I know that that is not the city's owned land, but it still makes the city look bad because people don't know whether or not that is a county road or a city road. So I get it, and I think that it really does reflect poorly on our town when we don't have these things taken care of. So I'm working with the county right now to try to get that taken care of, maintained, and or having the people who are owning that property cited for allowing it to get in such bad shape. You know, all we have to do is really look at and to Publix. Publix is a perfect example of how they want their customers to be treated when they walk in that door. They know that they have to please those customers. And if we got into that mindset and started pretending like we had that same, requirement, I think that you would see that we would see our streets and our city in much better shape. And it will take, obviously, a very strong leader at the top that is the person that directs the staff, not the city commission, but the city manager. So even though I know that that wasn't supposed to be part of this conversation, it really has to be part of the conversation, because with a strong city leader, city manager in the lead over our entire city staff, that's where you start to see accountability and responsibility being carried through. So my thoughts are we actually should be putting out a hotline, an area that everybody knows, a simple number that they can call, even if it's a star number, that they can report anything that's coming in, and then those things are responded to immediately. Just as if it were the mayor calling and saying, hey, there's overflowing trash bins at the ends of the bridge. I get that a lot. I don't know why. Those trash bins are not being collected and dumped apparently enough, but it takes a call sometimes to get them dumped. So that shouldn't happen. That should just be automatic. And when we hear that happening over and over again, we obviously have an issue or a glitch in the system. So it would be my recommendation that the city install a hotline that's easy for people to remember, so they have a place to call and report issues, whether it's a dirty bathroom, whether it's refuse that's been dumped on the side of a road, and that the city respond immediately, because that is in fact what we're supposed to be doing. You are our customers and we want to keep you happy. So that's my answer to that question. Thank you so much.